Hi, and welcome to Speakeasy. I'm Janelyn White. You know, I think geneticists would stoop to stealing if they could clone a DNA sample from the Irish band the Corrs. All 4 siblings have been blessed with incredible musical talent, beauty, and brains, but their international success is due to hard work and relentless touring. Their latest release is called In Blue, and what is #1 in 18 countries, I heard yesterday?
The album is.
The album is #1 in 18 countries. That's phenomenal.
Well, not at the same time, but you know, it has been at different times.
Yeah, mad. I mean, it's incredible. You know, we didn't expect that. You know, first of all, it was 8 countries, and then it got more, and we're just, you know, totally amazed by it.
What was it like recording in Dublin? Because previously you'd recorded in LA, and this is home turf. This is your land. Are you different when you're home in Dublin? I mean, can you go to Bewley's on Grafton Street and just hang?
Yeah, we can, as long as we're just prepared to try and ignore the staring, because we do get stared at. And as you know, as our profile got higher and higher, the staring gets worse. But you know, living in Ireland, you're kind of left alone. They'll stare, and you know, you're walking down the street and somebody say, "Oh, hello, Jim," and you look for a second. You try to think, okay, do I actually know this person? 9 times out of 10, you don't. Of course, you say hello back.
So I leave my bed and I try to dress, wondering why my mind plays tricks and fools me into thinking you are there. But you're still in my head, swimming forever in my head, not lying in my bed, just swimming forever. So I listen to the radio and all the songs we used to know. So I listen to the radio. Remember where we used to go. So I listen to the radio and all the songs we used to know. So I listen to the radio. Remember where we used to go.
It depends on what your perception of normal is. I mean, everybody has certain things in their life. I mean, for us, we've kind of grown up and gotten used to what we do. And so other people might think it's quite weird, you know, going to the studio or doing whatever you do. But no, we have a very regular home life. And we try to make it as regular as possible and do regular things in life, because it keeps you really grounded and kind of, you know, this is actually what real life is. What we're doing sometimes is not really realistic sometimes, you know.
It can be such a pleasure to actually dive into domesticity as such, because we never get to do that. I mean, the simple pleasure of cooking your own meal is fantastic, you know, when you don't have to do that all the time. Because we're eating out in hotels, or we're eating out in restaurants all of the time, because obviously we can't be cooking ourselves while we're on the road. So little things like that are actually kind of like a luxury when we get home. So we lead, as you know, as normal lives, I'd say, as anybody else, except people are staring in to see what we're doing.
And people are staring at your normal life.
Exactly.
I'm singing for you. Hey, I'm waiting for you. But it's you saves me from lonely. No more crying. No more crying. No more crying. No more crying.
I think people's perception perception of us is that you're family and therefore you do it. And I think for us really that we all individually loved music, and we all, I suppose, felt that we wanted to do something with the talent that we'd been given. And that's really it. It wasn't, really specific individual reasons. But I would say that there is a great difference in ages here. Andrea was 15 when she got into it. So, she was a lot younger. And then, Jim, you were what, 50?
52. Let's be honest here.
Well, he was a bit older and had already been playing, around the music scene with a lot of top bands in Ireland. So I suppose he really had a very strong sense of what he wanted to do because he'd already been in it. But it wasn't really very different viewpoints. It was just we all came to it because we all wanted to.
Was it a way out for you? Did you see that music was really all that you could do that would make you happy? Or were there ever any alternatives that you may have gone to?
It's something that, because of our love for music and our passion, we all gravitated towards. I think that having tried a couple of things, I don't think I would have been very good at anything else. I cannot be in a situation where somebody else is in authority. That's just not the type of person that I am. I would always rebelled against that. I hated that in school, So I knew that in some way, I was going to have to get into a situation where I was going to be with a group of people we are our own bosses. And so essentially, that's probably why I got into this. But really, it's primarily it's my love of music that made me gravitate towards this.
And you, Carolyn?
Yeah, I obviously being a little bit younger, and Andrea as well being younger, it was a bit of a different situation for us because we were just out of school, and you really don't know what you want out of life. And but I think there was something, without making the decision, there was something inside us that went, this is what we love to do, and we were just so immersed in music. It was like we didn't know anything else.
Even though people have tried to fit you into a genre and say, what are you? You're not traditional. Is it pop? Is it rock? What do you think about this? My feeling is that because Ireland is an island and you're always looking to all the other sources of music around the world, that you just don't have restrictions. You have an open-mindedness, like, that sounds cool, I can bring that into my sound. What do you think about that? Because
of our position in relation to the rest of Europe, I think that we might have been a little bit technologically behind, and that was a majorly positive thing, because in a sense, what people got their entertainment from was people coming in telling stories and playing music for your own enjoyment, and other people coming in and having big ceilidhs, and so that's why the music served that purpose for entertainment. It also served an escape, because Ireland has had, as you know, an awful lot of troubles. We still have an awful lot of troubles. So what better way to escape from strife, but other than with music? It's a beautiful way to escape. So I'd say that would be a factor too.
I've subsequently read, myriad stories of Ireland, the Irish people and the whole Irish dimension, the whole immigration and stuff, but it's always been the music that's given it the heart and the pulse, and kind of in a weird way made it real.
There's lots of different reasons, though, Guinness as well. Guinness
is another reason.
Which isn't Irish anymore.
Yeah, sadly. But you're right about even parts of Ireland didn't get electricity until the 60s.
That's right.
Yeah, and when people think about that, put it into reference with the rest of Europe.
Yeah.
Strange, yeah.
It was a disguised blessing, obviously.
It was.
Definitely. I mean, are we any better off with the advances in technology? Yeah. There's arguments for both, of course.
Well, you play a few synthesizers.
Yeah, we need those.
Well, we're going to talk about the early days when we come back, and get some opinions about Your siblings.
Oops.
Stay with us on Speakeasy and our conversation with the Corrs. We'll be back right after this.
As far as the Corrs are concerned, that there's something I think very honest about our music that people like, that we don't pretend to be anything that we're not, that we play music that we enjoy, that we've written ourselves. And I think also, no matter where you go, that little traditional influence is very uplifting. It's very optimistic, and I think it can even get the Japanese going, you know. They're not really exposed to Irish culture, and it's something very moving about it, something heartfelt about the Irish music.